fellow Southern Cameroonians and Bazonians, we come to you today because of the great success that we registered yesterday and today. But we are coming at this moment particularly because our hearts are heavy with regards to the harassment, the killings, the shootings, the intimidation, and the torture of our people in Kifem and in Kumbu yesterday, the 4th of September 2017. We come to encourage you that we have seen the images, we have seen the torture, and most importantly, we have seen your commitment. We have seen your commitment, the resistance you have put up, and your determination to resist till the end. But we come this day because we want to sound a warning to the government of La République to tell them that we would not take it anymore. In as much as we are used to and we have been used to this kind of harassment, we are telling them today that enough is enough. 57 years of killings, of torture, of rape, of maiming, of harassment, of banditry, we have had enough. We have heard that armed robbers from La République dressed in uniform, they call themselves gendarmes, in their usual tradition, came out to Kifem, supposedly to come and arrest citizens. They call them criminals. But you all know that yesterday was the day that we had set aside for non-school resumptions, and that we had informed the people that these bandits would come, that they will come to our homes to harass us, and they did go to Kifem under the pretext of whatever, to harass the people, to steal and loot as usual. On behalf of the Governing Council, we congratulate the population and the neighbors of Kifem village who came out in their numbers to rescue one of ours and one of theirs. We want to send a fervent thank you to the people of Kumbu who have stood up and they said enough is enough, and even in broad daylight they hoisted the flag of Southern Cameroons and Bazonia. This is a great signal to the government of La République that we are going home. And we want to take this opportunity to inform the international community that they better intervene now and show Southern Cameroonians who believe in the United Nations, who believe in the AU, that these are veritable international organizations that are determined to make sure that we have peace and order in the world. There is the policy of preventive diplomacy. Now is the time. If you don't come in and intervene now, as you can all see and be witnesses, that La République is deploying thousands and thousands of troops in our territory with the only purpose of committing genocide before they go. If you don't intervene now, you will not have any excuse to give humanity tomorrow. You hid behind ignorance in Rwanda when they had genocide in 1994. In 2017, there will no more be ignorance because the international community is well informed thanks to the social media. And we have been to every office where we should go with this problem. So everybody that has to know is well informed and well educated. Time to act is now. If we have to prevent genocide, something worse than what can happen in Rwanda, the time to act is now. There will be no excuse to give to anybody, anywhere. At least not to Southern Cameroonians who would have been killed anyway. Time to act is now. And to our people, the Governing Council sends to you this message. Do not allow yourselves to yield to the provocation of the terrorist forces from Yaoundé. That is what they want to do. To provoke us so that they can use provocation to say that We had arms like they are saying about Kifum, where we know that the people were armless, they were harmless, they were blowing whistles, and the bandits responded with guns that they carried. Dear people, the resistance must continue, and in our true tradition, peacefully. It is non-violent, as we have all observed, and we thank you for abiding by the spirit of non-violence. We thank you for the 2 days ghost towns, and tomorrow is the last day for this week. We must continue the resistance. Remember, the United Nations General Assembly is sitting this month as of the 12th of September. Your children, our people in America, are going to sleep at the headquarters of the UN for 2 weeks. They will be sleeping and dancing and eating there until we have the result. Therefore, the ground resistance must continue. As we have opted for a pacific resistance, ghost towns, no schools, it is now or never. The Lord is with us, and victory is next door. Victory is just at the next turn. Let us keep up the struggle and be greatly encouraged in the Lord.